What are you going to say, huh? It's all about relationships, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what life's all about. The little lady right there has followed me thick and thin. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know a lot of things that go on. But it's all about relationships. It's caring about other people and stepping out and doing something to improve somebody else's life so they can in turn improve your life. And it's not about Henry Bertram. It's about all of us. Can't leave anybody out of this room. Everybody here has been a part of my life. Somewhere or other has either improved it, done something to make me a better person. And that's what it's all about. My grandfather's name is Henry W. Bertram. But you don't see the second behind my name. And there's only one reason. I never thought I could ever be close to what Henry Bertram was. And I still always strive every day to be as good as what Henry Bertram was. Because I know what kind of man he was. And if I ever get close, I'll be lucky. But it's all about all of us working together. The Lord's blessed me in so many ways. You can't thank Him enough. You know, I've been on my back with my health situation. Most of my church family knows that. A lot of you know that. For 6 months I couldn't walk or see. But He got my attention. My life wasn't dedicated to Him before that. But it is now. Because He got my attention and He knew me what it was all about to live for Him. And those that know me know that. And that's what I've done. But He also, in 1997, took everything I had worked for 30 years away from me. And you all know that. But He turned around and gave me this job. And I wouldn't have had the friends and the people that like you all in the room today, under no circumstances, would have been where I was at. So the Lord's always going to be working to make you better, even if you think it's going to be a disaster. I want to introduce some important people in my life. And this is the most important. You can't imagine what it's like 3 nights a week to walk away from your wife and leave her home with a cat. But to have somebody that's there for you when you get home and not fussing when you're leaving, that's important. That's important to you because you can't give to your community if they're stopping you from doing it. And she never stopped me one time. She would question something, why you gotta be gone again tonight? Daryl, you've seen it. John Settles, I know you've seen it. Carolyn, you've seen it. You know, I gotta go. I gotta do what's right for our community. We're so blessed in this state of Kentucky to have good people like these 4 here that are committed to their communities. And that's what most of the judges, there might be 1 or 2 that I would not want to really associate with a whole lot, but that might never, like I told some of you before, never lost a precinct. 40 years he served his community. You know, that's dedicated. Those people knew what he was doing down there and they cared about him. And he turned that back around for them. But this lady, I can't say enough for what she's done for me. And it's what she's done for you all. It's not just for me, it's for you all. She gave me up for you all. And so shared me, let's put it that way. But, you know, she didn't have any of it. It was tough. We've talked about it here. You know, you're going to see this coming. You know, and it's going to be difficult. You know, this is the new judge's wife. But it would be tough if I had to leave this county to leadership that wasn't top notch. But I know I'm going to leave it in good hands. I've worked with each one of these guys that are leading in this community right now, and I know I'm leaving in good shape. Now, I know they got struggles ahead of them. But I had them, and they'll have them, and you just got to do what's right, and that's the most important thing. Do what's right. And if everybody in the whole room is not happy with it, that's what it's got to be like. You've got to do what's right. And be sincere in what you do. And guess what? They might not like you for what you did, but they'll respect you for what you did. Because they know you did it for the right reason. So, thank you all. I want to introduce my family. My baby, we'll start with my baby brother, Rob. My sister Sharon and her husband Ed. And my niece with her. Online, my brother Eddie. I bet Ronnie had to go back to the cows. Yeah. But please. And then my cousin David, who introduced himself and his wife, Kim. So that's some of my family on that side. Then I've got my brother-in-law, which is probably as good a brother-in-law as anybody could have. Yeah. And I'll say that.
I'll do a lot of listening.
Because of his wife, and my niece, my two nieces, and the husband. So. But I've got my family with me today, so I'm just tickled to death that they're all here. But every one of you, know what relationship I have with each and every one of you. And again, thank you. All this stuff is just stuff. It's what you all mean to me. Those two ladies and one of our key staff is home sick. But those three or four of us, I've got 4 ladies in my life. My wife, and those two, and Vicki. And Vicki's off sick. She couldn't be here, but she's worked hard to put this all together. I know how much she's done this. But those 2 guys back in the corner, and Bobby, and where's Alan? Alan had to leave, didn't he? Guys, thank you for the working relationship we've had over the last, some of you 4 years, some of you as much as 12 years. Me and Gary's been together 12 years. But we hope we've done what's right for our community. We know we got good leadership going forward. And again, I thank everyone for being here today and sharing with me what I hope will be another future for me. And I'm not going to leave this community. This is my community, and I'm going to stay here. And I'll participate in other things. I just will not be the judge executive. But where this community needs me, that knows it can call. So thank you on behalf of my wife and myself. Because I said so. Daryl's my stepson right there, and you couldn't have a better stepson.
Raise your hand, Daryl.
I've been blessed to have 3 stepsons in my life, and there's no better than that one right there. And you all that know him know what I'm talking about. Thank you. All right, thank you all for sharing with me today.